Okay, let's just dive right in. I want to ask you something. Have you ever really stopped to think about how many decisions you don't actually make for yourself every single day? Because something else is making them for you?
I'm willing to bet that that number is way higher than you'd guess. Seriously, from the second you unlock your phone to the show you're going to binge watch tonight, you are interacting with artificial intelligence. AI. So let's do this. Let's pull back the curtain on this amazing technology that is, well, quietly reshaping pretty much everything.
All right. So, what are we really talking about when we say AI? I know it sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, right? But the core idea, it's actually pretty simple. It really all comes down to one thing: teaching machines how to think.
And see that phrase right there? Like humans. That's the secret sauce. That's what makes this whole thing so revolutionary. We're not just, programming a machine to follow a super rigid set of commands anymore. No, we're building systems that can actually observe and understand and adapt. It's almost like giving them a digital form of intuition. It's wild. So, how in the world do they do that? Well, it pretty much boils down to this simple three-step dance. First, an AI system just inhales a massive, and I mean massive, amount of data. Then, it starts to see patterns in all that information, connections that you or I might totally miss. And then finally, using those patterns, it solves problems or makes decisions. And the kicker? It does it all without a human needing to step in every single time. Okay, I know this might still sound a little out there, kind of abstract, but I promise you, you're already using this stuff all the time. So let's get real. Let's look at some examples that you probably use every day, tools you might not even be able to imagine living without. When you ask your smart speaker for the weather, yep, that's AI. It's the thing that deciphers your speech, figures out what you're asking, goes and finds the answer, and then speaks it back to you in a surprisingly human-sounding voice. All in a second. Or how about this? Unlocking your phone just by looking at it. That's pure AI in action, right there. It's not just matching a photo of you. Oh no, it's way smarter than that. It's analyzing all the unique patterns in the geometry of your face to know, yep, that's you, all in less than a blink of an eye. And remember that pattern recognition thing we talked about? This is it, live and in person. Every single time you watch a video or like a post, the AI is learning. It's taking notes on what you like, and then it uses that knowledge to guess, pretty accurately I might add, what you'll want to see next. That's how it builds a feed that is perfectly, sometimes scarily, tailored just for you. And if we want to take it up a notch, let's talk about self-driving cars. Now this is a whole other level of AI. We're talking about a system that is constantly, and I mean constantly, analyzing real-world data from all its cameras and sensors to make critical, split-second driving decisions in real time. It's incredible. But, the impact of AI goes way, way beyond our phones and our smart homes. It's actually becoming the engine that's driving huge advancements in some of the most important parts of our society. And this is where things get truly game-changing. Think about healthcare. We have AI that can analyze medical scans to spot diseases like cancer, sometimes earlier and even more accurately than a human doctor. Or in banking, it's like a silent guardian angel sifting through millions of transactions every second to catch fraud before you even realize your card's been compromised. And in education, it's creating these amazing smart learning systems that can tailor themselves to each student's personal pace, kind of like having a private tutor for every kid. It's becoming this unbelievably powerful problem-solving tool in pretty much every field you can think of. So, of course, this all leads to the one big question, right? What's next? Because this technology is moving forward at a dizzying speed. And with all that power, well, with great power comes great responsibility, as they say. And that's really the tightrope we're all walking now. On one side, you have the incredible promise of what AI can do. I mean, solving problems we can't even really wrap our heads around today. But on the other side, there's this huge, profound responsibility. We have to guide this thing thoughtfully. We have to make sure these tools are built and used in a way that truly benefits everybody. Because at the end of the day, that's the goal, isn't it? This quote here, I think it just nails it. Artificial intelligence is making our life easier, faster, and smarter. At its absolute best, AI is a tool that just multiplies our own potential. It streamlines the boring stuff and gives us insights that make our lives better in real, tangible ways. So I'm going to leave you with one last thing to really think about. We are in the business of building machines that learn,
that think, and that make decisions. And as we do that, let's be clear, we're not just writing code. We are embedding our values into them. So the real question, the one we all have to answer together is, what's the most important human value we absolutely must teach them?